We are presenting our programs today publicly. We've done it with podcasts quite a bit all over the world and had much input over the 3.5 years. But now we're reaching out to the public with these videos. We are going to present our programs. We're going to present it in many different forms that we can reach folks. We're going to have an ongoing program where people join in certain ways to the training and for pay. And for those that can't, we have a nonprofit that we can hopefully help them. Anyway, we hope that this is the beginning of reaching folks. We know the need is huge, and I'll tell you how huge it is. There are 48 million a year caregivers that are unpaid. How they do it financially is beyond me, but they do it. And the unpaid tab for those folks per year is $650 billion a year. That's how extensive this is and growing. So we're reaching to a very large need. You may not feel that that everything in your life is indicative of this right now, but it will be. There are very few people that aren't touched at some point with a loving person who has become sick. Yourselves. I mean, we've seen this in so many different areas. We are reaching out to try to do something about that. And you'll notice AARP is doing that. They're even talking about it politically, although in our country we don't do much. Kelly's much more an expert at the gathering resources to help people, and you got to be a pro to know how to do it. And she is. But we know that this is a need, and we want to be involved in it, and we don't want to neglect or ignore what this is about. Our hearts are with you, and when you need us, we will be available to you. So please take what we're offering today as a beginning, that you're not alone. And in this kind of work, that's a very common thing that you wind up feeling. You feel alone, and you feel that you're detached from the rest of the world. And that's part of the signs of compassion fatigue. And it's definitely a part of caregiving that's very difficult. Anyway, we want to make sure you know you're not alone, that the Bernstein Institute for Trauma Recovery, that Sonoma Coast Trauma Treatment, the nonprofit, and Lynn's Legacy, and now our training programs for
Resilience and renewal.
Resilience and renewal for the caregivers. Can you believe I still, after all of this, I got to remind myself what the title is. When you live it, you forget the title. Anyway, our best to you today, and our love to you, and appreciation for what you're doing. And when it gets really rough, don't keep pushing ahead. Get in touch with us.
Yes.
And we will find the support for you. All our best.